We have been doing letter formation for the correct way to write our capital letters. Now, can you remember when we write capital letters? We write a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. We write it for a place, and we write your name with a capital letter because you are important. Now, remember, it's very important that we make these capital letters the right way because they are not formed and shaped the same way that the small letters are. Let's look at letters this week that are formed by starting on the skyline, high on the skyline at the top, and then we're lifting our hands and making a second movement or a second part of the letter. Last week we looked at letters like the letter Z or the letter that started at the top of our line and went all the way down in one motion. Do you remember? This week we're looking at a letter and letters that are formed with two parts. So you're going to make the first part of the letter and then you're going to lift your hand. And the first one we're going to make is a letter P. You're going to start at your starting block. I'll show you in your lines now. You're going to go down, lift your hand, and make the big head. Then with a B, you're going to start at the top, go down, lift your hand, and then make his head and make his body for the B. And then the other one I'm going to show you is the R. You're going to go down, lift your hand, make his head, and then you're going to make the R. Okay, so with your P, we start at the top of the cat line of your headline, right at the top of the skyline. You're going to go all the way down to the end of the grass line. Lift your hand, start again at the same starting point. Touch the top of your skyline, make a big head, and touch the top of your dirt line. Do you see that? So he still rests on the bottom and the top of the skyline. Then if we look at our B, we start at the top, we go all the way down, we go back, lift our hand, we start at the same point, touch the top of the skyline, make a big tummy, and he sits on the top of the skyline. Then you go back and make his body, and his body must touch the top and the middle and the bottom of the line. Then our last one, the R, start at the top of the skyline, all the way down. Lift your hand, make the head, go sit on the top of this grass line, and kick out to the side. How easy is that?